Good evening, my dear JEE 2025 warriors. And if you're watching this video, it's most likely that your exam has gone slightly better. Maybe not as per expected, but you're expecting something good. And that's the reason why you're watching this video, because you want to start your preparation from February till May. Now, we all know that the JEE Advanced date has been preponed, so we get 2 weeks less time. Plus, obviously, we have our board examinations and we need to plan it properly. So, I'm going to give you a month by month plan. I'm going to tell you the resources. I'm going to tell you how many questions, how much to solve, how many subjects should you do per day, and in detail plan for even the boards, so that your boards also should not get affected, because 75% is needed. And I have seen many students who do really well in JEE Advanced, but surprisingly they didn't uh, qualify because of that 75% criteria. So don't think just because I do well in advance I will not clear boards. So don't take it very lightly. Okay, so I hope I'm audible and visible to all of you. Vishaka, HPV, Dark, Abhinesh, Darshan, Imran. Yep, I'm audible, visible. Great, great. And quickly smash that like button out there if you have not done that yet. So now that first attempt is done, whether some shifts were difficult, some shifts were easy, was the competition more, all those things, first of all, put it aside. That is something which is just noise in your head and ears. Remove it. Your focus should be completely different. Now you are going to enter a more sacred zone. Understand that. It is not so easy. And you can feel that difference even when you enter IIT campus. I don't know what is it. Is it the purity of air, or that greenery, or that freshness in the campus, or the sight of the most elite crowd in India? I don't know what it is, but the whole aura, even when you enter an IIT, is very different. And if you have entered an IIT, you will understand it even as a visitor. And if you have not, trust me, that is some activity which you should do if you can find a spare time, especially if some IIT is near you. Because that motivation level which comes within the campus, seeing that whole ambience, cannot be given by any teacher standing in front of the screen. You have to feel it. How many of you have felt it going inside the IIT? Something different, sir. I felt like I should be here. I feel that my heart, my mind belongs here. I want to spend the best years of my life over here. Have you ever felt that? Okay. And before going ahead, let me answer who should be preparing and who should not be, and how your strategy will be different. So if your percentile is above 97, please let me know. If you are between 93 and 97, please let me know. If you are below 93 percentile, please let me know. There are three different scenarios now. There are three different scenarios. You felt that, Vishaka. You visited IIT Madras. Oh, beautiful campus with the white bucks and so many, so much of greenery. Awesome. Even Darshan felt that. Great. Okay. Now, some of you are saying 90 percentile, some of you are saying 93 to 97. Now, let me tell you what is generally advisable. Obviously, this is not hard and fast, but this is what I advise students, and students follow it and they do well. Don't feel bad just because, sir, I got less percentile. Why are you telling me this? Just because I see, if you got less percentile, you have to work on it, obviously. So, nothing to feel bad. If you are above 97 percentile, just target IIT, nothing else. Just target JEE Advanced. I mean, other backup examinations, please give. Don't say, oh, Shreyas Sir told only IIT. No, give backup examinations, obviously. But main preparation next few months, just IIT. 93 to 97, focus on advanced, but keep in mind, second attempt is important. Now, this is the category which suffers the most. Many people do not know this. Why? Because once you get 93, 94, you think, oh, I am qualified for JEE Advanced. You feel as if you're already an IITian, and you start taking things lightly. You become a little bit overconfident, and then second attempt does not go well, and JEE Advanced maybe not that great. Maybe you get 20,000 rank, so no use. So neither do you get IIT, nor do you get NIT, and that is the worst scenario which can ever happen. See, this is good Obviously, this is also good. At least this person knows, okay, I will not get some NIT maybe if I don't work hard, so I have to work hard. So at least these students have that clarity. So this is the danger zone. Trust me, this is not the danger zone. This is the danger zone. You should not be overconfident. Here, you know that you have barely qualified for JEE Advanced. You have to work a lot, but lot of demotivation, that self-doubt is usually there over here. I will tell you one thing. If you ask me who I was after clearing my first level examination, I was exactly this student. Okay, I was this student. And our sir came to us and told us, even before our first level exam, that how many of you feel that if you qualify for the first level, you will also clear the JEE Advanced and you will get into IIT. I was the one who raised the hand, and with some other friends, because I knew that my heart, my soul, my mind, my ambition was just IIT. I know this was just like a qualifying examination for me. If I somehow clear that, my whole mindset was for JEE Advanced. So there are many students who know that if I start working now, I will get into it. And even the last couple of years, if you see many of our rankers, they have been doing it. So don't even doubt yourself, or don't let any negative person come and tell you, Arey, you have got 80 percentile, oh, you have got 85 percentile, you can't get into IIT. Wrong. Okay, fine, you got 80 percentile. Next attempt, second attempt, maybe you get 95 percentile, 94 percentile. There was a student who didn't even qualify first attempt. Second attempt, means April, that student got 94 percentile around, barely qualified. And in JEE Advanced, got all India rank 2000 and something. So you can see that improvement. So everything is possible. It's just that you need to have proper planning. All three categories can get, should get into IIT. Is this absolutely clear? Yeah. Is this absolutely clear? Okay, very good. Yes, Srinivas Murthy, don't worry, I'll let you know. Yep. Okay. Now, probably because you don't know what percentile you will get, because the marks are not yet out, result is not yet out, tentatively you have an idea. So based on that, this is the calculation. Now, what is your roadmap? Basically, 12th Feb around, you will get your result. Boards are there from February middle to March. Then you have your April attempt, and then you have your advance. Usually, out of the qualified students, 80% of the students have seen doing this. Students who qualify JEE means, what they do is this. Most of them, they either wait for the result to be announced, or they wait for the board exams to be over, or they wait for the second attempt to be over. Barely 15-20% students are there who, that is also more, I think, barely that many students who start their preparation from now itself. January end means January end, February 1st means February 1st. They don't wait for the result, they don't wait for the boards, they don't wait for the mains, they directly start preparing now onwards. Now, it doesn't matter whether you are in this zone, or this zone, but maybe this zone students might feel or prepare little less of advance, but they prepare. These students might prepare little bit more, these students prepare the most. So really, first get into that zone, that, or accept the fact that, okay, I might get this much range of marks and percentile. There is no point, there is nothing miraculous, some magical thing which will be revealed over here. You will just know your exact rank, that's okay. Nothing special is going to happen here as long as you clear your 75%. Here, you can definitely expect some improvement. If you just prepare this much, don't expect top 2000 rank, top 5000 rank. It is very difficult within 1 month, 1.5, and because it has been preponed by 2 weeks, it's difficult. Understand that. Let's accept the reality. So some of you are like, sir, should I take a drop? Please throw that drop idea away. Who gave you that drop idea? Who is talking about drop? Is Shreyas Sir or any YouTuber talking about drop? No. If somebody is talking, don't listen. There is no question of drop. Taking a drop is extremely risky. Please mind it. It might look, see, everybody has dropper batches, but that does not mean, okay, we want every student. No, Please, please, please think 100 times before taking a drop. It is not at all an easy game. It is a mental game. It's a game of mind. It is a game of stamina, health, everything. It is not easy. So don't even talk about dropping. You have to do it this year only. No option, and you have to prepare from now on. Is that mindset clear? 100 days are left. Are you ready with me to qualify, clear JEE Advanced? Just think about yourself clearing JEE Advanced, getting even 6,000 All India rank. Picturize yourself in the counseling room, and there is a list coming up: computer science, electrical, IIT Madras, Kanpur, Guwahati, these many seats left, and you are filling up the form, and you are entering the counseling, and you are signing the form or whatever, and then you are getting your dream college. Just picturize this. Just picturize this. Don't you want to be in that state, my dear students? 100 days is just what I'm asking you. Is it too much for the best experience of your life? Not 4 years. IIT is not 4 years. Who said IIT is 4 or 5 years? IIT is an experience for the life. Once you are an IIT, and that's it. It's for life, guys. You cannot change your degree. So, February, March, I'm going to give you a strategy for mains boards advanced preparation. April is the rank booster month. Yes, because May will be your final lab revision where you are going to do touch up. Painting work will be there. This is the major month. Here, your foundation is laid after mains. Okay. So, now what has to be done in May, I will not tell you in this video because there is no point. May is much, much ahead. I mean, half the students, you might probably not even follow these plans. So that's the reason why whatever has to be done in May, I'll tell you later. What has to be done in these 3 months, I will tell you in detail. Is that okay? Cool. First of all, now in the next 2-3 days, what I want you to do is divide the chapters into categories. Divide the chapter into categories, meaning CBA. C means you can solve board level, NCERT level questions. B means mains level question. A means you can solve advanced level question. And in B also you can put B minus, B plus. B minus means easy mains questions. B plus means PYQs or good level questions of mains. A minus you can put a category saying easy JEE Advanced, single correct kind of questions. A plus means some matrix type, passage type, more difficult conceptual questions. So you can make further categories. Once you make these categories, the main target should be, if there are chapters in C, you should take it to B and then to A. If there are chapters in B, you have to take it to A. If there are chapters in A minus, you have to take it to A plus. So you have to slowly start shifting the chapters into A plus, at least to A minus, but please shift as many chapters as possible to A plus. Reason I'll tell you, this year JEE Mains was good level. So students will prepare harder for the second attempt. Do you think most of the students are fools? No. Most students, they will prepare even better for advanced, thinking advanced paper will be more tougher. Competition is on the rise. So do you think you can still use some 5-year, 3-year-old strategy? Definitely not. You have to think what others are also doing. If everybody is doing the same thing, what are you doing different? Everybody's marks increases. Your rank is still the same. You have to do something differently. By the way, in the next couple of days, I'll be starting a series on YouTube called as Think Different. And you will see why it is called Think Different. We'll be having few advanced level question solving sessions before the board exams so that you actually think different in these questions. You will see the same concept in mains, very laddu question, but in advanced, same concept asked in a very different way. Very nice question. Do you want me to do that series on YouTube? Let me know. Cool. Okay. Make sure that you are playing on your strengths, and trust me, if you think, sir, I know this chapter 70%, use. See, if you know a concept 70%, what is the use, you tell me, if you can't apply it? Either you can apply it or you can't apply it. Either it is true, false, 1, 0. There is no 0.7 in between. There is no scale of gray in between. Because if you know the concept only then you can proceed further. You can't apply half the concept. It is not a board exam. It is not even JEE mains where you can guess after half a concept, okay, maybe I can do this, I can look at the dimensions, oh, I can eliminate. Nothing. You can't do anything. Understand, advance is a completely different ball game. The pattern is also different. Match the following: passage type, negative marking in multiple correct, partial marking, negative in integer type. So many different things can come up. So the pattern, the ball game, the methodology, your stamina is completely different. You have to give two papers in a single day. Right now you are just used to solving one paper. Understand that. Imagine you have to solve two papers in that day, that two of high concepts without losing concentration for continuous 3 hours, 3 hours with a break in between. So that is a game of stamina, mental strength, focus, your perseverance, concentration, motivation, everything together. So don't think it is just physics, chemistry, mathematics. Is that absolutely clear? Is that absolutely clear, my dear students? Don't take it lightly. Let me give you must-do chapters based on the last 18 years analysis. If you talk about the most asked chapters, system of a particles, rigid body mechanics, center of mass, collisions, you have to do it. You can't leave it. Ray optics, optical instruments, very important. Thermodynamics, KTG, heat, you have to do it. Current electricity, heavily asked. Yep, mechanical properties of fluids, again asked a lot. Moving charges, charges producing magnetic field, magnetic effects of current, asked again heavily. Then comes waves and sound, organ pipes, and all of that. Okay, electric charges and field, then on 37 number of questions. Then work, energy, power, 33, and nucleus, 33. So these are like most asked, most important. Every chapter should be on A minus or A plus, A plus only. Is this absolutely clear? All these chapters should be on A plus. Put up A plus in the chat box quickly so that I understand that you have understood. For your chemistry, P block, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, coordination compounds, thermo, again here it is there in physics, electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, nuclear chemistry, very similar to nucleus, and hydrocarbons, organic chemistry, GOC basically, qualitative analysis, and amines. Even amines was asked heavily this time in JEE mains. So all these are must do. You have to do. This has to be A plus. Very good, Manish, Sai, Afzal. Very good, HPV. Very good, Saku. Yes, JEE mains. Yes, Pranesh. Very good. Awesome. In mathematics, conics, very heavily asked. Integrals, complex numbers and quadratic equations, applications of derivatives, trigonometric functions, probability, continuity and differentiability, a vector algebra, 3 dimensions, and sequence and series. You have to do it. If you say, sir, this chapter A minus, you are not serious about IIT. If you are serious about IIT, everything is A plus, not even B plus, not even A minus, A plus only. Keep that in mind. There is no option. I'm not giving you an option. If you make an option in your mind for yourself, then you are fooling yourself. Then you are just chumma doing it. There is no point. You will just make an excuse for not getting into IIT. Keep that in mind. Now, from February to March, for JEE Advanced perspective and board's perspective. For boards, NCERT back exercise, previous year papers, model questions, and your school papers. More than sufficient to get good marks in boards. But no reading, writing. Practice the same questions. Solve your school pre-board papers again. Solve previous year board papers again. Write down the formulas, write down the definitions, write down the graphs, diagrams again. Just do the model paper. All these things is enough for you to get even more than 85-90%. You don't need much. You are already in the smart category. Rest all things you will figure out. Okay, that is what is required. Don't ignore both. 75% is required. Now, JEE Advanced. This is where the main problem lies. Now, in this month, you cannot say, I will not for JEE Advanced. Wrong. 10 hours for boards, 5 hours for JEE Advanced. In a day, Can you not get 15 hours worth of study? If you tell me no, then something is wrong. Something is wrong. You're not on Earth. You are on some other planet with fast rotation. No, not possible. When I was preparing, even with coaching, including that coaching time, I consider it as JEE Advanced time. So I was able to study totally for 15 hours, including coaching time, sleeping for 6 hours. And this happened for 3 months. 3 months straightforward. You have 100 days, close to 3 months. You too can do it. I mean, I'm a person who loves sleeping. I don't like waking up early. I like also even sleeping early. It's not like I like sleeping late night. No, I want to sleep on time. I get irritated. But still I did it when I was a student. And many of my students have done it. So what is the reason why you cannot do it? Simple. 15 hours you have to remove of your life. Okay. Next 100 days. Out of that, 10 hours for boards, 5 hours for advanced. Basically, JEE means advanced. That is what you have to do for only till March. Because after March, once the boards are over, then 15 hours to 15 hours is only for JEE. So that is really good. Now, in that 5 hours, what are you going to do? Please clear your basics. Sir, angular momentum, example. I1 omega 1, I2 omega 2, all questions I can solve. Do you think such laddu question will come in JEE Advanced? No. There will be some rod, it is lying freely, some bullet will come, it will hit it. You don't even know where the angular momentum. So you have to think more. So you have to clear more concepts. Watch detailed classes. If the theory is not clear, understand the theory. Sir, I don't know what angular momentum is, what conservation is. Watch that basic class. How do I make it advanced level concept? You have to watch problem solving classes. Don't just depend on theory lectures. I mean, even if I explain what is the theory for problems on rod lying and a bullet striking with elastic coefficient given, there is no theory for that. You know restitution, you know angular momentum, you know linear momentum, you know force, enough. That's it. These are the concepts. Now you have to apply it in problems. So problem solving is more important than reading. In fact, watch somebody. Don't just sit in front of, sir, I'm not able to solve it and I'm not able to understand where to start. Approach. Exactly. Watch a class. Who is asking you not to see a lecturer? There is no ego in it. You should not feel bad about it. There is nothing wrong. The teacher is teaching so that students will understand who else is he teaching for. So please watch advanced problem solving classes. Simple. You have to solve PYQs. Don't just solve 2024 PYQs 20. No. Don't do such stupid things. Old PYQs, very important. Redo your books and modules. There will be many questions which you have left out because it is difficult. Start doing that. Is that clear? Everyone? Yep. Don't just do last year PYQs, even more. Awesome. Awesome. How much percentile I'll get? See, percentile versus rank analysis we'll do later on. Now, one of the most common questions. How many subjects per day? Simple. 2 subjects maximum. Preferably if you are doing JEE Advanced for 4-5 hours, I think 1 subject per day is good enough. But I would suggest out of that 5 hours, 4 hours you can do 1 subject. To that remaining 1 hour you can do revision or homework or assignment of the other subjects. So that is how you can distribute it. Don't do it 2.5 because 2.5 hours, trust me, is actually less for a single subject for JEE Advanced. Number 2, how many chapters per day? There is nothing like number of chapters per day. It should be number of concepts per day. So maybe in ray optics chapter, you cannot complete ray optics in 1 day. So many concepts are there. So try to cover as many models of ray optics as much as possible in 2-3 days. Sometimes you might get saturated. So maybe you just did questions on mirrors and maybe basic lenses. Stop it over there. No issues. After a few days, come back to combination of lenses, prisms, and optical instruments, and then complete the chapter. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to do a chapter in a day or 2 days. You can do subtopic based questions also. Number 3, solve mixed concept questions, not just within the chapter, but also questions which are related from 11th to 12th, 12th standard interrelated questions, anything. Questions involving derivatives, integration in physics, definitely. Complex questions of maths with graphs and so many manipulations, definitely. And don't just do single correct. Many students do this mistake. They only do single correct questions. No, practice matrix type, practice multiple correct type, practice integer type, practice passage. Only then you'll understand how to do it in the exam. Don't just think, okay, I found the answer. The answer is 24.7. Done. Patterns are important, because how will you solve that match the following? How will you solve that passage in the exam matters. Partial marking is there. Sometimes negative marking is there. So all these things are going to matter, guys. How many questions per day? There is no hard and fast rule, even on the number of questions. Sometimes you might just be able to solve 10, 15 questions per day for JEE Advanced. But those 15 questions will build so much of concepts in your head, which will be good enough. Sometimes you will solve 70 questions. You feel like, okay, I'm able to do, you have just picked up easy questions then. So there is no rule, but mainly you should feel satisfied. Oh, have learned, sir, today. I have understood today. That satisfaction should come at the end of the day. Any other doubt you have, please ask me right now over here. Yeah. Yes, definitely. You can contact me on Captain Shreyas on Telegram or on Instagram. That's my handle. Yep. Yep. Is that clear? All right, everyone. Any other question, please ask me. Another, I have put up all the common questions. If you feel like, sir, my question was left unanswered, please put it up in the comments. Which content should be solved? First of all, if you have the previous year booklets of JEE Advance, which is by Arihant or Disha, please open that. For PYQs, that is the best book because it has a good collection of all the old JEE Advance papers. Yeah, old JEE Advanced papers. Is it okay to use HC Verma from now? Definitely it is okay. There is nothing wrong. But you will not be able to complete HC Verma properly. So let me tell you, you have to more likely rely on lectures and small parts of HC Verma. Maybe at least for the majority of the chapters you can do it, but not for all the chapters. Now you have very little time. Don't just sit onto HC Verma detailed reading. Okay. Some concepts definitely you can rely on. But sir, only PYQs, is it enough? Definitely it is not enough. You can't just do only PYQs because questions are not repeated, right? Questions are not repeated for, yes, JEE Advanced. So you need to use new material. So one material which I advise students is the rank accelerator material, which is specifically non-PYQs, and it is separate for physics, chemistry, maths. And this has new questions. It is updated for this particular year. And the best part is it is divided in part A and part B. Part A is JEE Advanced, proper good questions. And if you want to feel even more confident, A plus, then you go to part B. This has very good level questions, and if you don't have enough time, you can skip this. If now I think you have time, definitely you will be able to do both of these parts for every single chapter. And there are also QR codes. So when you scan these QR codes, you get more assignments, solutions, answer key. Everything is there in this rank accelerator material. The link is there in the description box. You can definitely buy it. Okay, it's there at an affordable price. Now, next important thing is how much time should I take to complete the JEE Advanced material? The recommended time to complete the entire material, which I just showed it to you over here, this entire material is basically 10 weeks. It's basically 10 weeks. So around 2.5 months or 2 months around for all the three subjects together. Each unit in that book is designed to be solved in 2 days, including revision, question solving, doubts. So basically, it's like a self-paced learning which you can do. Okay, this unit I'm doing today, and every unit you can do it in 2 days. So you slowly complete all the units in the next 10 weeks. Is this absolutely clear? If you are a dropper, still 15 hours. You have to study 15 hours. You can't study more than 15 hours because you need to sleep, eat, do other activities also. 15 hours is good enough for clearing JEE Advance, even if you are a dropper or a fresher. Now, what is your April month strategy? What is your April month strategy? Well, in April month, this cycle of 4 will repeat. Day 1, let's say, for example, you take a mock test. Okay, you can take a old test, repeated test, new test, PYQ test, up to you. Analyze the mistakes, see where you are falling short. Time only is not enough, you are getting bored, stamina is not enough, you are not knowing the concept, or you are not able to apply these concepts, you are doing calculation errors, whatever those mistakes are. Trust me, one day completely goes because these are 2 papers in a day plus the analysis. Okay, it's going to definitely take one day worth of time. Then whatever mistakes you made, based on that, Memory based concepts. Oh, I have to learn this concept. Okay, I have to learn these formulas. Okay, I have to learn these reactions. I have to learn the mechanism. I have to understand it. So focus on that in the morning. Then after that, solve direct questions based on that to gain confidence. So day 2 is building that confidence and filling up the gaps. Day 3, start doing multiple concepts. Okay, whatever mistakes you did, try some more complicated questions. Try multi-concept questions. Then you will understand, oh, I'm falling short of this. Okay, I need to study this also. So you'll start automatically learning new things. It's not like sitting with a chapter. Somebody will tell you, oh, study 60 days are there. Okay, one chapter per day. Nonsense. How can you study like that? You can't do it. Then go to more problem solving. And once you understand the multiple concepts, how they are solved, you're seeing a lecture, you're seeing somebody solve it, then you are solving more problems. Here on day 4, you solve PYQs, and whatever mistakes you make in the PYQs, analyze it, revise it, reinforce the concept. Then again repeat mock test, analyze memory based questions, solve the topic wise problems directly, multiple concepts you are learning, solving more complex problems, PYQs, analyzing, and again back. This is what your April month will be. It will push your score like anything. It will push your score like anything. If you are at 80,000, 90,000 rank, you will come directly to 15, 10,000 rank. If you are at 20,000 rank, you will directly start coming at 2,000 rank. This is very effective. How you should analyze, that also screenshot I have taken. See guys, for example, you are solving year 2021 paper or mock test number 5, physics, how many marks, out of how much? Okay, paper 1, paper 2, maximum marks, total percentage marks. Now this percentage score matters a lot. Please understand, nobody gets 100% in JEE Advanced. Okay, nobody gets. So if you are getting 60% and all that, it's very good. Trust me, 60% of the paper scoring, including negative marking, okay, you're able to do it. That is a very good score in JEE Advanced. Okay, now after that, in this particular concept, I did this mistake. In maths, these were the mistakes. These were the topics which I need revision. Make a proper table and do the analysis. This is just a sample. You don't have to do exactly the same thing. I'm just giving you an example how analysis is done. And toppers do this. They have a mistake book. They may not tell you, but they do it. Either they know it by heart somehow, or they have written it down, they have put some highlighter paper, so they know these mistakes I always do, I need to go back again and again, I should not repeat it at any cost. I mean, avoiding mistakes is like earning marks, correct? Avoiding mistakes is like earning marks. Yep. The paper analysis was already done by Diksha, so please check it out. Yep. Now, if you want a proper preparation, sir, you take care of the test series, sir. You take care of the teaching, sir. You only give the assignments. You only give me the problems. You keep a check on me. You solve all my doubts. You only give me the book. You tell me at which day, which one I should solve. If I sit alone, I may just do random things. I will just get carried away. Maybe 3-4 days I will do it. I will again get lost. I want a proper batch, and that too in pure English. Well, the Ekalavya batch is for you. It is a pure JEE Advanced batch. JEE means preparation. Also is done at the time. And also you get other test series for BitSat and whatever other entrance exams are there at the moment whenever those exams come. But mainly it is JEE Advanced rank booster program for 2025 with exclusive faculty who are very different, who have a mindset of just clearing the students into IIT. That's all. Simple. And you can search on Quora. The feedbacks are crazy. And you get proper mentorship. And you can see how the rank improvement happened from mains to advanced every single year. And this was just 2024. And by the way, the course is for 20,000. You can buy it for 14,000 because the batch is going to start on 3rd of February. Let me just show you the link just in case you want to enroll in this particular batch. This particular video which you are watching now, first of all, like the video. What are you guys doing? Yep, it is there over here. Ekalavya batch link for JEE Advanced 2025. Okay, so check this out over here. Click this particular link. Yes, you get the rank accelerator books in this only. Test series for JEE Advanced is also a part of it, including for JEE Mains. It's all a part of it. Yep. So it's a proper JEE Advanced course with test series, with assistance, with mentorship, and other exams like WB, JEE, UGEE, ISI exam, Olympiads, you name it, you will get the help for it. Yep. And like you can see, live classes, assignments, notes, advanced level content, usual price 20,000. Right now you are getting it for 14,000 rupees. Okay. The link is there in the description box of this particular video. So do not forget to check it out. All right, my dear students. Now I want from you, yes, sir, I'm going to crack JEE Advanced, and let's start our JEE mains and then advanced preparation. And if you are above 97 percentile, definitely you should be fully focused towards your goal and be committed towards it, right? So we have 100 days, 100 days IIT. This is the comment I want. 100 days IIT in. Yep. Is that clear? An advanced problem solving session on YouTube is definitely coming. Okay, so be aware and keep your eyes open, because there is a session which is lined up for you. It's a special session which is going to be called Think Different. Okay, so God bless you all, and may all the students who are watching this video and whom you are going to share clear JEE Advanced and enter into IITs, right? That will be a fabulous thing to happen. So share this video, comment on this video, any doubt that you want to ask, and not forget to smash the like button. Okay, bye bye, take care, see you in the Ekalavya batch, or if you just want to take the Accelerator books, you can use that material as well. Okay, bye bye, take care.